Hello, you're welcome to class, and today we will be talking about ordering of numbers. Okay, I want you to understand that any two-digit number, for example, we can have a two-digit number like 3 and 4, that is 34, 3 and 4. Any two-digit number is greater than every one-digit number. Is greater than every one-digit number. Okay, and then also you're going to need to understand that every three-digit number we can have here 219. You can have 219 is also greater than every two-digit numbers. You can have a two-digit number like 81. Like 81 is greater than every two-digit number. Okay, so just I want you to understand this. So it means that one-digit number is less than two-digit number. Okay, I'm going to write down some numbers for us to see which one is the greatest. Let's have this. Here we are. We are to find the smallest and the largest number from the following set of numbers. We have four set of numbers. This is the first one, second, the third, and the fourth number. And we are asked for the smallest and the largest number. So let's start with the smallest. Let's search for the smallest number. All right, so we have this one. Can we read this number? This is 2,675,571. Okay, 571. And we also have another number that begins with 2 million. Okay, we have the first one here. This is the first one. I guess we also have another number that begins with 2. This one begins with 3 million. Right? You also have another number that begins with 2 million. Good. So our concentration will be in this number and also this other number. All right. Okay, so for us to know the highest, the smallest, let's start with the smallest here among these two numbers. We have 2 here and we have 2 here, correct? We have 6 here and also we have 6 here. We have 7 here and we still have 7 here. Wow. Then we have 5 and there is no 5 here. Rather, we have the small one here, 0. Okay, so it means that this other one here, that's 2,670,781 is the smallest. So we can have our smallest number as 2,670,000, and then we're gonna have 781 and 81. Okay, so that is our smallest number. This is 6. Yes, this is 6. That is our smallest number. Okay, so now let's try to have the largest number, that's the biggest number. And for us to have the biggest number, we're going to compare the numbers that we have that start with 3, like this one here. 3, you're going to compare this, and also we're going to compare this. Fine. And then to compare, all of them begins with 3. That's good. The next number that follows is what? 4 is here, and 4 is also here. Get to the next number. 9 is here. 9 is also here. Okay, get to the next number. 8 is here, and this time around 7 is here. So 8 and 7, which one is the biggest? 8 is the biggest. So this one becomes the largest number. So the largest number here will be 3 million. Okay, 498,498. Let's have a 9 pronounced 98,000. Good. And then 567. That is the largest number. Okay, so we've been able to have these as our smallest number and also you know to have this other number as this is our largest number, our biggest number. So what it means when numbers like that are given, you check the numbers that are there in their the first numbers, each of the positions first. Keep comparing. Then when you see the least one, you can now bring it up, just like what we had here, 2,675,571. We also had another number that begins with 2 million, so we had here 2,670,781. So we started comparing. 2 is here, and of course 2 is here. We compared again. 6 is here, and there's still 6. Okay, we went ahead to compare. 7 is here, and there's still 7. Wow, we went again to compare. 5 is here, but this time around 0 is here, and we know that between 5 and 0, that 0 is the smallest, so that's why we had it here. 2,670,761 happened to be the smallest. We did the same thing to the largest number by comparing the numbers that begins with 3 million. 3,498,567, and also comparing with these 3,497,856. We compared the number, the next one 4 is here, and also 4 is here. We check the next, 9 is here, and 9 is here. We went to the next, 8 is here, but this time around 7 is here. So we now compared 7 and 8. Which one is the biggest? The biggest there is 8, so we had 8 here. So we had 3,498,567 as the largest number. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, so we are given a question here for us to arrange these numbers in order of size. And we have to start from the smallest. Wow, we have some good numbers here for us. Okay, and then we have to arrange them from starting from the smallest. There's what I want you to know, and this is it. Each time you're given a number like this, I want you to the first thing you need to do is for you to arrange the number in groups of 3. Arrange the number in group of 3. What I mean there is this. You start counting from this last digit. 1, 2, 3. And when you have the first 3, bring a comma there. Good. Bring a comma. Start counting again. 1, 2, 3. And then insert a comma. Alright. We've been able to group this first number into groups of 3. Right? So we can now do for the next one. Now, doing for the next one, you're going to count from the first digit here. 1, 2, 3. Bring a comma. Good. Count again. 1, 2, 3. Alright? And there will be need for a comma. Bring a comma. We've been able to do same for this. Now we proceed. Let's get to the next one. Let's keep regrouping our numbers. Count 3. 1, 2, 3. And then you need to bring a comma here, right? Good. Count again from here. 1, 2, 3. Bring a comma. Good. We've been able to do for this number as well. Alright, we can continue for this other one here. We count 3. 1, 2, 3. After that we bring our comma. Count again. 1, 2, 3. After that we bring our comma. Very correct. So we've been able to do for this as well. Let's proceed. Yes. Count for 3 here. 1, 2, 3. Introduce your comma. Thank you. Count for 3. 1, 2, 3. Introduce your comma. Alright. Thank you. We've done for this as alright. I don't like that. I don't like my line there. Okay, let's try to get something better. I think it's fine this way, right? Good. Very correct. Let's regroup for this. 1, 2, 3. Let's regroup, bringing in our comma there. Regroup. 1, 2, 3. Bringing in our comma there. Alright, we've been able to also do for this one here. All right, so if you observe something now, this other number here is 13,456,786. okay, so do we have another number that has 13 million? This one is 24 million. No. This one is 38 million. No. Here is 26 million. No. Here is 13 million. Good. And here is 38 million. No, no, no. So we go with this, that is 13 million. All right, so we are going to write these two numbers and then we compare them together. Okay, so it is time for us to compare. It is time for us to compare. Now, everything here, we have 13 and 13 is here. And then we come to this. We're looking at this. Okay, 4 is there and also 4 is down. So we get to the next one. But this time around, let's look for this. That of 5 and 9. Okay, we need to pause and look at something there. Between 9 and 5, which one is the smallest? Which one is the smallest? 5 is smaller than 9. It's the smallest. So because at this point 5 is the smallest, we have a small number there at this point here. So the smallest number here first is going to be 13 million. Let's try to write it out. Good. Let's have a 456,000, and let's have our 786. All right, so that becomes the smallest in that regard. And if that's the smallest, the next one that will follow will be this other number will follow as the next number, and that you can have 13 million. Let's have commas here. How about that? Okay, I guess that's fine. We're able to introduce our commas. So this is the smallest, so this other one will follow, and let's have a comma to separate it. That is this. Gonna have that. That's 13,498,069. Okay, so we come back to where the questions were. We've been able to sort out all numbers that begins with 13 million. This is gone. This is gone, and also this other 13 million is gone. This other one is gone. All right, so let's look for another small number. We have 24 here. We have 38 here. We have 24 here. Any other 24? No. Okay, so we have the first 24 is here, and the next 24 is here. So we are going to compare. So we can write, can arrange everything now. This is from the smallest. We have to arrange these numbers in order of size from the smallest, starting from the smallest. So it will be from the smallest to the biggest. Okay, so number 1 here we have the smallest, and that is 13 million. 13,456,000. Okay, 56,000. Now 786. That's the smallest. That happened to be our number 1. All right, so we get to the next one, number 2. That gave us 13. Okay, let's have a comma here. Let's have a comma, fine. Right, let's get to number 2 now. That gave us 13 million. We have 13 million here. We have a 13 million here, 13, and let's have a comma there. Yeah. Right now 98,000. All right, and we can have a comma here, fine. Now and 69, that's it. We are making progress. All right, and 69. We get to the next one, and that happened to be number 3 here. That is 24. We have 24 million. Let's have a comma there. Yeah, 24 million. That comma looks like a 1, right? Okay, let's try to have something more. Okay, it's better that way. 558,000, 158,011. Good. The next one we're going to do now will be for us to get that of number 4, that is still in 24 million. So let's have a comma here to differentiate it. That is 24 million, and then we also have, let's have a comma here, that is 567,000. Now, oh no, that is wrong. I don't like my 7. Let's still have a beta 7. Okay, yeah, this one is fine. And 67,000. Can we have a comma? Yes, we can. Let's have a comma there. 432. All right, so we can now get for number 5. And number 5 is another number here, that is 38 million. Good. All right, 400. I need to erase the space. Okay, let's continue. 400 and all right, 70. Good. 178,000. All right, now 818. Of course, you get into the last one. Let's take that off. All right. Okay, and 17. Good. Okay, can we maintain? Let's do it for the last digit, the last number. Now that's number 6 here. 38 million. All right. Okay, let's have a comma there. All right, 179,000. Good. 871. Right, we've been able to arrange all these numbers that we were given from the smallest, starting from the smallest. Of course, this is the smallest. This happened to be the biggest, 88,479,871. Okay, so I'm going to give you something to try for me, and then you're going to pause the video. When you pause the video, you copy it out, then you submit it. Yes, so let's get it.